Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be making a progression guide in the game from early game to mid-late game. So, firstly, when you join the game, you should redeem codes that give honey. If I remember, there's wax, and the other one I kind of forgot just, yeah. So, afterwards, you should start getting gear in the basic shop. So, I'd recommend you get the backpack and the clippers, then start collecting honey and get more bees. So you should essentially collect honey until bees cost like 10k each, and when the next bee costs 10k, you're gonna wanna save up for the vacuum. Alright? So after you get the vacuum, you should buy one more bee and then get the canister. And so after that, if you don't have 10 bees already, you should start getting the last bees. So once you've got 10 bees, you're gonna go over to the 10 bee area and into the pineapple shop. You're gonna get the compressor, then you're gonna get the electromagnet or the pulsar, then electromagnet. Then you're gonna get parachute, portal hive, honey dipper, and then now you're gonna craft the propeller hut and the looker guard and the hiking boots. So paper planters, yeah, you don't really care about them for now. So next, you should start buying bees. Well, buying more bees, and if you can, start getting legendary bees, as they will be very useful. I'd recommend getting a lot of diamonds because they will help you a lot. After that, you should start trying to unlock the blender, which is gonna be very useful because you can craft items. And do not try spending fruits gifting bees early game, because they're gonna be very useful for crafting items. So next up, you're gonna go and get the bubble wand and the blue port hive. After you got both of these items, you're gonna start getting 25 bees, which they should cost 25 million each. Then what you're gonna do is go over to the 25 bee zone, which is here, mountaintop, and you're gonna start buying hive slots until they cost until you got 30 bees. I don't know the exact prices, so I can't tell you that. But after that, you should get the beekeeper boots, the beekeeper's mask, the Mondo belt bag, and buy one more bee hive slot. Then get the porcelain dipper, and after that, get the porcelain portal hive. Also, after you got like 27 hive slots, just get the glider. It will help you. Well, it will be useful. So now that you've got full porcelain gear, your hive should consist of legendary bees, which I'd say like 10 diamonds, 3 carpenters, and 3 ninjas. And then the rest, you should have a gifted Bumble and Coolbee, a gifted Looker, and a gifted Stubborn, gifted Bucklebee, and gifted Shocked Bee. Bumblebee is not going to be needed right now, gifted. So yeah. And I forgot, you should get music bees as soon as possible. So now you should start getting 35 bees. And after you get 35 bees, you're gonna get the 35 bee zone. So now what you're gonna do is kill coconut crab, then go over to the ace shop in the blender area. And so over here, you're gonna get the honeycomb belt, and before getting the crimson and cobalt guard, so cobalt guards, what you're gonna do is head over to Blue HQ and get the bubble mask. Now I know people use the honey mask instead of that, but it's much better for honey making. So yeah. After you get the bubble mask, you should get a gifted bumblebee and start going for the blue clay planter. So after you got these two items, you should start getting the honeycomb belt over here. And so after you get the honeycomb belt, get the crimson, the cobalt guard, as crimson is not really needed for now. And after you get the cobalt guard, you should start going for SSA. So like you should start going for the Supreme Star Amulet. So bronze, silver, gold, diamond, all the way up to this. So yep. And the stats you're gonna go for once you get SSA is pop for the passive pop star, the ability, well, most importantly, blue pollen convert rate and pollen, then if you can, critical chance and be ability rate. So yeah. Next, what you're gonna do for the spirit petals item. So first you're gonna wanna get the petal belt, and after you got the petal belt, you should craft the crimson guard. After that, you're gonna save up for diamond mask. So save your diamond eggs, cause they will be needed for that. And if not, you're gonna have to buy them with tickets, which is gonna be a bit expensive. So yeah, you go over here, and it's gonna take a bit of time since it's quite expensive. The 250 blue extracts are gonna be not that hard if you macro pine tree. The oils, it's just gonna be time consuming. For the glitter, I struggled with that, so I'm gonna give you one tip. Do sprouts in nighttime and just collect all of the moon charms from moon sprouts and glitter if you get some. For the diamond eggs, well, just save some. You can get some from quests, panda bear, brown bear, black bear, and dapper bear. For the comforting vial, you can either condense it into nectar at the nectar condenser, or you can just get one from Dapper Bear's 6 quests. So yeah, after you get the diamond mask, so by now you should have petal belt, cobalt guard, crimson guard, diamond mask, and the hiking boots. Wait, no, porcelain boots, my bad. So now what you're gonna do is start grinding for the coconut canister, and after you got the coconut canister, get the coconut clogs. Now at this point it should be pretty easy to start making a lot of honey. So like, for example, I make 2.5 trillion after like 16 hours of microing. So next up, you're gonna wanna get the petal wand. And now you're gonna start getting planters. So firstly, get the planters from Dapper Bear's shop. You're gonna get candy and tacky planter because they are important. So like, these two. Pesticide is not really needed, and Planner of Plenty, you can just forget about that. It's way too expensive. So now after you've like gotten these, you should get nectars as they're gonna help you with your overall honey making. So as you can see, there is a nectar guide here. So yeah, which fields and yeah. honeycomb. So by this point you should have translators because you should always do quests. And so now you should give it to gifted Bucklebee and start getting the hydroponic planter. After you've got the hydroponic planter, which is gonna be really helpful, you're gonna go to Gummy Bee's area and get the gummy boots. So let me go there. So if you go over here, you should get the gummy boots. Well, they're gonna be a bit expensive, but it will be worth it. So yeah, just get them when you can. And after you've got them, you should start getting Tide Popper. And now by this point you should be around level 17 to 18 hive. So now the next step is just getting wait, what's it called? Oh yeah, getting the Windy Bee, which your last spirit petal, and get Coconut Belt. So once you've done all that, you should start going for a level 20 hive and get Dark Scythe, and then switch to red. After you have like 1 quadrillion honey, you can switch to red. So like yeah, it's gonna take a while, but it's kind of cheaper. And get the heat treated planter. So now essentially what you're gonna get is a pedal planter. And now it's up to you if you wanna switch to white or not. For the blue hive composition, I like to go with 18 buoyants and 8 tadpoles. Well, I have 1 extra buoyant, but yeah. 1 fuzzy bee, 1 gifted ninja bee, 4 music bees, 1 diamond bee, 1 baby bee, 1 gifted shocked bee. Also every bee that's every bee in your hive should be gifted. Commander bee, buckle bee, bubble bee, stubborn bee, looker bee, cool bee, bumblebee, basic bee. For the mystics, you're gonna want buoyant, fuzzy, tadpole, bear bee, festive, gummy, puppy, and tabby, and yep. So now we're gonna go into the Evan bees order. So the order you should get them in is Tabby bee, then Photon bee, Crimson Cobalt bee, Festive and Puppy bee, and Crimson bee is not really needed. Get the Vicious bee as soon as possible, and same thing with Gummy bee. And the gifting order you're gonna give them in is Tabby bee, Vicious if you have it, and if not, Vicious bee. If you have Bear bee, gift it. Then Cobalt bee. Well, no, don't gift Cobalt bee. My bad. Then gift Gummy, Festive, and Puppy. Puppy is gonna be useful around the level 14 mark. Now for the tips. Get a lot of polar power, even though it's gonna be annoying with the new Bloom updates. Get Supreme Saturator as soon as possible, as it's gonna be helpful. And if you can, just get SSA as fast as possible. Also for early game, I'd recommend doing quests. Unlike me, because I focused on honey making, and so now I have like 2.5 trillion honey. That's what I macro. But the only issue is that I won't even have maxed out gear. Like, I still need Petal Wand, and then I start doing Bucko Bee quest and stuff. So yeah, when it's Beesmas, try saving your gingerbread bears, because you're not gonna wanna buy mythic eggs and eggs like that. You're gonna wanna go for the 50 super smoothies pack, as they're gonna be really helpful. Don't use them to craft tide popper, as it's gonna save you so much time. Yeah, I think that's it. Just be careful on making bad decisions. Like, don't gift every event bee that you get, because if you need to replace them, then yeah. And yeah, that's it for this guy. So I hope this helped you, and if not, then my bad.